West Maple is an elementary school in Birmingham Public Schools. We are located in Bloomfield Hills, Michigan. We serve preschool through 5th grade students and currently have 576 students enrolled in our school. 90% of our students are Caucasian, 10% are minorities, and we have 18% of our students who are English language learners. When West Maple first began working on character education, we had a very small committee of just a few staff members who were interested and really worked hard to try to promote and get character education up and going at West Maple. However, it really wasn't until that expanded so that our classroom teachers took on leadership roles for character education that we began to see our results pay off.
Setting up our Touchstone was definitely a collaborative event for our whole school. First, we started off with our staff meeting and coming up with ideas and expectations. Then we brought all the ideas to our students and our parents by way of surveys to get their input. Then we met again as a staff to condense and collaborate. And finally, with the help of many creative people, we came up with our Pause and Think slogan. It's easy to see that our Touchstone is important to our whole school as it's integrated in everything that we do, from walking down the hallway to lessons and activities in our classroom or playing on the playground.
Our Character Education Committee has worked extremely hard to continue training our staff during staff meetings and our professional development days, and even in our professional learning communities by grade level.
The Character Education Committee is very respected by other staff. They're truly seen as leaders, not just in the area of character education, but also in the area of professional learning communities and many other things like diversity awareness that we do here at the school. So this group of people have truly taken on leadership roles and are respected and sought out for ideas and input by classroom teachers, both in the regular classrooms and in the art and music and PE classes as well.
What kind of particular things do you do with your staff to promote character with the students?
Well, as a staff, we do some team building exercises ourselves, and we take those exercises that we do together and we foster them into the learning environment so the students have an opportunity to build character in the classroom the same way we build character as a team, as a staff, working together.
A couple of years ago, our counselor had started a small group of 5th graders known as the Peacemakers. And there were 4 students in this group, and they created some public service campaigns to promote awareness of our Pause and Think Touchstone around the school. Myself and Mr. Matewski, our art teacher, decided the next year, when our counselors unfortunately left our building, that we wanted to grow this idea. So that year we started the Peacemakers groups, and we're quite overjoyed when we had 80 members between 4th and 5th graders join our group. This group is responsible for many things throughout the school. It is a leadership position. They have Ask a Peacemaker box, they maintain our Peacemaker bulletin board, they work on service learning projects around the school and community.
Okay, in the 2nd and 3rd grade Peacemakers, we worked on doing a service learning where the students, they got games, they raised money to get games to donate to one of the children's hospitals, and we worked on having the students a place where other 2nd and 3rd graders could ask questions, and then these students could answer them for them about like problems they're having or difficulties they're having in school. So they did a really good job helping the school and the other 2nd and 3rd graders in getting ready to be peacemakers in the upper grades.
I became a West Maple Peacemaker because I wanted to be a leader and I wanted to teach a lot people in the school to be respectful, responsible, kind, and honest.
It means that I'm a leader for the school, and we always follow the touchstones to be kind, honest, respectful, and responsible. And we always want to be role models for everybody in the school, younger or older.
Well, I think it makes me feel important because I know I'm helping everyone, and I'm helping the school, and starting with the school, and going on with the world.
I would say that we are a group of kids that want to make a difference in the school and want to help, and we care, and we want people to be nice to each other and to follow the touchstone.
Don't bully and don't be a bystander. If somebody's being bullied, step up to the bully and say, "Stop bullying my friend."
Well, they make sure everyone is following all the rules, the touchstone, and there's no bullying, everyone's being nice, and everything's peaceful.
We try to match up every service learning with the curriculum, whether it fit more with the writing curriculum, the social studies curriculum, or the science curriculum. And a lot of the different service learning opportunities kind of cross both different areas. It was a really good experience for the kids and the teachers to do this in the classroom and then also understand what they were doing for others in need.
What kind of feedback have you received about this switch?
Feedback has been very positive. I think the kids are really learning a lot more. It's deeper thought of what they're doing and how they can make a difference in the community.
That's awesome.
Talking Zoo was a service learning project that the first graders did in combination with the kindergarten classes, where we decided to take a research topic and have some fun with it while helping out a good cause. So we teamed up with the Humane Society here in Oakland County. Found out what their needs were and found out they just needed us to raise money. So when we researched our animals, the first graders actually became those animals. In becoming those animals through research and through writing, we turned our cafeteria on a certain day into a talking zoo. So when we had people come to the zoo and pay money, when they would enter and they would be surrounded by all these animals, which were our first graders, but they were acting as animals. And it was just a fun way for the kids to use research skills, life science, civic duty, public discourse, those learning targets, and actually make a difference. And we were able to raise just about $1,000 for the Humane Society in one day. So it just showed the kids the power of service learning. And yeah, turned out to be a good project.
MT Bowl's international grassroots effort to fight hunger. Our second grade curriculum was Pinch Pots, and we partnered with Caption Soup Kitchen. Our kids made 2 bowls, and then parents and staff cooked soup, and we threw soup dinner together, where all of our second grade parents and students participated. We raised close to $1,000 and donated to the Caption Soup Kitchen with this effort. Staff also built bowls. The staff bowls were auctioned off to the highest bidder, and the staff bowls themselves raised close to $400 for the Caption Soup Kitchen.
Yes, West Maple partnered with the Rouge Education Project to test the Rouge River because the Rouge River watershed is so important to southeastern Michigan. So they ran a series of tests, chemical tests included, testing pH levels, acidity, looking at insects to make sure that the Rouge River was healthy. One of the main things they took away from it was that it's real world science, and they have a connection to the Rouge River because it's part of their community, that the importance of keeping it clean and healthy.
Very active Proud Dads Club here at West Maple. Throughout the school year, they have various activities they plan for our students. and dads and moms here at school. One example is we have a movie night where we have a featured movie in our gymnasium, and the dads come with lounge chairs and blankets, and we have a big slumber party in our gym. Some other activities that our PTA supports here at West Maple and helps to really guide our students and help them within the classroom. We have great volunteers in the classrooms. Parents are helping with small groups in the classrooms, helping with some of our Words Their Way study words. So without our parents, we would not be the wonderful school that we are today.
We participate in a program called the HUGS program, and the HUGS program is a program where staff members are connected to students throughout the building, and we get a chance to just visit that student, give that student a hug, and check on that student throughout the school year and we build a relationship, and it just really embodies the character component of our building.
We have a great program here at West Maple called Links for students who have disabilities. We connect them with peer mentors or student volunteers who work with these children to help them understand better about what it means to be a good friend, and by showing them good character traits and being positive role models for them so that they can emulate and move forward with those traits on their own.
It has been such a privilege to be at West Maple and watch the student council and student body, the staff members, everybody embrace the Strollathon. The Strollathon has students from other areas that have Rett syndrome, which is a neurological disorder that affects girls. They're usually in wheelchairs. It has shown the students that there is more to life than what they see on an everyday experience. It has taught them kindness. It has taught them courage. It has taught them strength. Once other students have met them, it has caused them to look at life in a different way. I think it's made them a lot better, and I know that it has definitely helped my family as well as them.
I think all of us at West Maple feel strongly that diversity and character education has to be woven together. In order to effectively see results in both of those areas, they really need to work together, the two committees. So we have some members who actually sit on both committees, but we certainly make sure that the people who are, the staff who are working on them, communicate to each other. Oftentimes their goals are very similar, if not identical, and certainly complement each other.
We do several things at West Maple to make families feel welcome. First, we meet them either during the testing period or when the child enrolls, give them a tour of the school and show them kind of things that they'll be doing. After that, within our own community, we have meetings where we'll show them things that they do at school. We have a program at West Maple, Words Their Way, and the parents get these words and they don't know what to do with them. So we actually do them in here. We'll actually play the math games that represent some of the concepts that their kids will be learning in here, and we give them a chance to get to know each other through that. Then, as far as the greater school community is concerned, they receive a mentor family, just like any new family would, coming from the United States or elsewhere, in the West Maple community through the PTA. And they have a family dinner night that these mentor families sponsor, and they are sort of their mentor family throughout the year.